Today I'm here with my daughters Adeline and Emily, and we'll be reading Joy at Mount Rushmore by Mary Maruka. Joy likes to go, her mother said, and so they did. By plane, by car, they traveled far, and here they are. Wow! Where the trees reach up and the mountain looks down. Where little Joy laughs and little Joy goes. Giants, Joy said, and pointed high to the four bold heads that held up the sky. Presidents from our past, her mother replied. They led the country and then moved on, but left their mark where the morning sun and the evening star light up the sky for the folks below like you and me who laugh and go.
Can I go too? Joy wanted to know. Can I go too? Joy wanted to know. Up, up like the mountain goat, up with tiny feet who passed and spoke along the path. I know his name. His name is Roy. He gave me a wink and told me so. Roy said he could fly higher than you or I, up to the giants who ruled the sky.
Goats don't have names, her mother smiled, and goats don't fly. They merely clamber along the rocks. They eat and play and sleep in the sun. But what do they do when the day is done? Joy wanted to know, wisely so. They sleep like you, my little one. Joy closed her eyes. Her legs relaxed. Her mind went far, past the setting sun and the evening star, to the sound of hooves that dance on stone, to the little bone feet that jump and run.
Someone was looking Joy in the eye. Someone was calling in animal tongue. Wake up, come on, there's stuff to be done. Good stuff, fun stuff. Stuff for two kids wild and free. Stuff for two kids like you and me. She opened her eyes to goat wink, goat dance, goat prance on the mountain rocks, high above the earth below, where folks like Joy once liked to go.
Where am I? Joy asked and shouted with glee. Then she clapped her hands, she just had to see. You're with my friends, the little goat said. Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Lincoln. During the day they sit around thinking, but during the night, Joy asked with a grin. During the night, little Roy echoed, they share a secret that no one knows except for two kids who come below. It's time for enchantment that begins, and sculptor Borglum walks again. Joy wheels around. She was feeling cold till the little goat nodded and knew she was bold.
Welcome, Joy, to my mountainside. I am Goodson Borglum. Wanna ride? Joy and her friend, they were up for fun. Joy and her friend wanted to roam as high, as far as Borglum would go. So they jumped as fast, they didn't say no. He took her hand, come meet my crew. Gus and Howdy, happy to meet you, the best of 400 who carved these faces. Brave summer storms and winter snowy traces, they climbed up and down to make the dynamite blast. Put up with me and made me laugh. We made in South Dakota's Black Hills, we put the faces on these wild granite spires.
Up they went, both high and far, till the three of them swung in the wooden car, out and out past Washington's chin, with Howdy's jackhammer poised on the rim. Joy watched the stone chip. She watched it fly. She watched a face exposed to the sky. How did you know the faces were there, under the stone that you laid bare? How did you know the eyes could twinkle, the lips hold firm, the cheeks would wrinkle? How did you know you'd find them here, waiting for you without any fear of all the noise you were going to make when your drills turned on and the mountainside quaked?
The past has a face, Borglum said with a grin. I've seen it before, and I'll see it again. It's in here. It's here in you. It's here in me, and it's here in the stone that I will set free. The past is position in the fire and chance. It's freedom to do freedom in a word to be a word we call democracy. Hey, cover your ears or you'll hear a chance of my power man sets the dynamite blast. Let's get out of here and let's go fast.
Big blast.
The last Joy saw was old George winking, and Borgon posed on the noise of Lincoln. She rolled with the goat and smiled with glee. They somersaulted wild and free. He did his dance, she did hers too. She let Roy show her what to do, while the mountains slipped away from view.
Joy opened her eyes, she blinked them wide. She figured she'd roll down the mountainside and had an adventure in the dark of night. Then she saw her mom and her eyes grew bright. "Guess where I've been?" she asked with glee. "You've been with me," her mother said. "You closed your eyes and you went to sleep." "That can't be true. I traveled far past the road and the trees and the evening star. I climbed up high. I saw the faces of the proud, bold men who made this nation." Joy opened her fingers without further word, and there in her hand, like a sign from the past, was the fluffy goat's fur she had snagged in the blast.
Joy smiled her smile and winked her wink at the bold man who made her think. She knew what she knew, and she would always would. A past had a face, and now she understood.
If you enjoyed this book, Joy at Mount Rushmore, they are available at www.mountrushmoresociety.com. Thank you.